Senior MEPs have been urged to greenlight the Brexit trade deal, but have refused to set a date for completing ratification because of the row over Northern Ireland. Chiefs from the European Parliament's Foreign Affairs and International Trade Committees endorsed the UK-EU Trade and Cooperation Agreement in the penultimate vote on the treaty, but German MEP Bernd Lange, the institution's trade chief, said a date hadn't been set for a final vote on the pact because of mistrust in the British government. Brussels is furious that Downing Street moved to unilaterally scrap EU trade checks on goods being sent from mainland Britain to Northern Ireland. Mr. Lange said, "At the moment there is a lot of discussion about mistrust towards the British government, specifically regarding the unwillingness to implement the necessary steps in the Northern Ireland Protocol," he added. "This is a historic vote in our committee today, but it's totally clear that at the moment there is no date fixed for voting. There's a reason behind that. We want to see clear commitments for the fulfillment of the protocol. The UK-EU Future Relationship Treaty is provisionally applied, allowing both sides to benefit from quota and tariff-free trade. This period expires at the end of the month and MEPs must vote in favour, in a full plenary session, to allow the pact to enter fully into force." Luxembourg MEP Christoph Hansen, a parliamentary Brexit negotiator, warned if the deal isn't endorsed by the EU side it would result in a new no-deal cliff edge. He said, "I am today recommending that our two committees give positive votes on the TCA as a first step towards possible ratification in plenary. A positive vote for the TCA means increased legal certainty for companies that are operating under very difficult circumstances these days, with supply chains affected by Brexit, and, of course, by the pandemic. Plunging our companies into renewed uncertainty would be irresponsible and definitely in nobody's interest. We should not allow this opportunity to arise." MEPs have already once put off finally ratifying the deal, with Downing Street granting extra time for the EU to complete its formalities. Mr. Hansen added, "It has been made clear that the UK will not agree on a second prorogation. The EU Parliament's Conference of Presidents, the body of its leaders, are expected to set a date for the final vote next week. Sources say it will likely take place at the 26th of April 29 plenary session." Downing Street has warned MEPs not to leave ratification to chance and complete the formalities by the next deadline. Boris Johnson's official spokesman said, "We've agreed an extension for the EU to ratify the deal to the 30th of April. We expect them to complete their processes to this timeline." The PM's Brexit advisor Lord Frost is in Brussels for a meeting tonight with Eurocrat Maros Sefcovic. The pair are set to discuss the Northern Ireland Protocol amid growing tensions in the region. It is understood they're confident they can give the process a political push after weeks of wrangling over the implementation of the post-Brexit plan to avoid a hard border. But top MEPs say ratification of the deal hinges on the outcome of the dinner date. Romanian MEP Dacian Shilas, president of the Renew Group of Liberals, said, "We remain deeply concerned about the UK's decision to unilaterally delay the full implementation of its legal obligations. The ratification of the agreement on our future relationship and the implementation of the withdrawal agreement are interlinked. We want a EU-UK relationship built on strong foundations, which means clear guarantees that all existing legal commitments are fulfilled."